So you guys know how sometimes when people say, "Hey, I'll be right back," and they go and let their dog out.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, so I went to go let my dog out, and I ended up making an entire carton of hard-boiled eggs. Also, I forgot to let the dog out, so I'll be right back.
Nice.
Hey there, guys. I just wanted to show you while I'm on here that I do have a regular Iron Man. This is my main Iron Man, January 1st, and he's not bad off. There's no reason that I'm not playing him other than to play with my cousin. Um, As it turns out, my cousin does not have his account still. He tried to recover it and he could not get all the information. So instead, we actually started new characters, but I'm going to continue my Iron Man series. You'll just see secondary clips from the other account that I'm going to be building beside him. This is my Iron Man that I don't really play anymore. I don't enjoy a lot of the stuff because it's just needlessly grindy. After playing for so long on my main, I've done all this stuff and it's really not enjoyable anymore. It's just literally grinding to have a little symbol next to my name. Um, I do enjoy the game, just not this particular account build where I'm literally only doing it to have a symbol next to my name. That's all my Iron Man here is. Like, I could have everything on here and more within a day on my main if I wanted to, because it's just easier. I have way higher stats, but again, it's really just personal preference, and I do enjoy Iron Main mode as well. So that's what I'm going to continue doing. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Runescape 3 Iron Main mode, episode 2. In today's episode, we're going to be continuing Slayer, but first let's see what's on this island. Alright, so the first thing I notice is there's turtles, but we don't have any turtle traps. Alright, so I actually scouted the entire island, and it turns out there's absolutely nothing all the way over there. Over here we have the bamboo and the salty crablets. I did mine a little bit off the crabs, but nothing else here I can really do. So as of right now, I'm just going to collect some more bamboo, get that done with, and then I think I'm going to get back to Slayer. So I just realized, like right after I finished that island, that I could have been buying the Gazage this whole time. And I can then use this as a two-handed, I think level 70 weapon. And if I get a Bandos hilt, I can turn it into a superior Kazaj. Alright, and there we go. We now have a Kazaj. Alright, so it looks like our Wicked Hood actually re-rolled for today. So I'm actually going to use it to make Astral Runes. This will help for later when we need to do farm runs. Alright, so I did decide that I'm going to use my Demon Horn necklace because for the Demon Horn, I don't plan to go back to Dungeoneering after I hit 99, and I don't have enough points to get to another one. And for the Silverhawk boots, it is because there are no boots that are worth wearing at my level until a long ways away. Alright, finally I got it on recording, and that's gonna make it up to 2. Alright guys, good morning. It's a new day, and I'm here at Dark Beasts. Now, one thing you'll notice is I do have a rune full helmet and a rune plate body. Now, I've been killing these guys. I had about 260. Oh my god, the drops have been great. I've gotten 3 U-log drops. I've gotten tons of herbs. Definitely adamant ore, which I'm going to need for getting my smithing up, which is very helpful. I've been getting a lot of alchables, money for sure, and a placeholder rune plate body. That'll come in handy for a clue scroll later on, and hopefully once I'm done with it, I'm going to get another good task, but I'll see you then. I wanted to take this time actually to talk to you guys about the goals in general, so what I actually plan to do with the rest of my account. So obviously I'm going to be playing with my cousin later on, and that's going to be very fun, but I'm also going to be going for little mini goals, I guess, when he's not online, stuff that he couldn't possibly do with me. Um, so the first thing is getting a few pets. I do want to go for pets on here. I think that'd be very much fun, give me a goal to work towards.
as well as working towards obviously maxing. That's like the biggest goal right now. That's why I've been doing a lot of mining, a lot of smithing, all the kind of boring stuff that normally I wouldn't do. I've been doing it a lot just to kind of do it, because the more I keep on saying I'm not going to, the more I won't. So I've been definitely sitting there grinding out mining, which has been hell, but it'll be worth it once it's over with. Another thing is I want to do a lot of Cow Fight King. I want to do a lot of bossing in general. Um, I want to get my own Drygores. I've gotten one when they first came out in an 8-man split or so, but I've never sat there and gotten like a duo Drygore anything. So I would really love to do, duo KK and actually get my own drops. Finally, I do want to go back to Queen Black Dragon and just get my own crossbow. I think that'd be great, making my own crossbow and using it because she's not hard. I mean, like, obviously it's not the easiest boss fight in the game, but I think that if I just get a few anti-fire potions or super anti-fires and maybe a few brews and rocktail, that I could even melee her, like it would be hard for sure, but if I could, I have a chance of getting 150k cash, which would pay for my instances at Bandos and such. And also, I have a chance of getting things like the Dragonfire Shield and more Lantidines for my potions. So I think that'd be a good idea to go and at least try. Alright, guys, so we just actually completed our Slayer assignment, and it's time to go get another one. I'm really hoping for Abyssal Demons. That would really help if I got an Abyssal Wand or anything like that. But I would also accept another Dark Beast task, honestly. It was really relaxed, and I was able to get a lot done while I was just sitting there AFKing. Alright, actually, this is a perfect task. Gargoyles, if you don't know, drop a lot of rune armor. So I can actually get the rune plate legs, but also I can alch all the rest of it. And on average, I make about 1 to 2 mil per task, so this is actually really good to get. Alright, and I actually just remembered that I have money now. I can go buy my Culinary Gloves 10. So I'm going to do that, and it'll actually fill in one of my last spots for just probably the rest of the game, honestly. And that's it. Now I don't have to worry about gloves for a while. But other than that, I'm getting very close to being able to go do Bandos.
Alright, so while mining, I actually clicked on a few of the elves on accident, and happened to get a clue scroll and an island map. So we're gonna go do both of those and see what we can get. Alright guys, here we go. Oh my god, I gotta die. Alright guys, so I finally made it to 2 mil cash after doing gargoyles for a while. Like I said, they do drop a lot of items I can alch for cash. I have no end game with this goal. I'm just collecting money, but it's really going to help in the future for if I do happen to die while bossing, or if I even happen to need it to repair armor, just the basic uses. It's really fun to see the number just keep rising, and I'm going to finish up the task, and hopefully we can get something good. Okay guys, so I did a lot of recording yesterday with my cousin. He made a fresh account because he was not able to recover his old one, and I played with him for a while with a new account that I created at the time. I think I'm going to play on that one as well with him to get him to a normal level before I just use this account to play with him. I think it's a bit unfair if I'm able to just give him best in slot gear that I can craft within 2 minutes. That would take him normally an hour. I really do want him to get the full experience and enjoy the game, while also benefiting from having someone who has been playing for 10 years on his side. I'm sorry that a lot of these clips have just been Slayer, especially this episode in particular, but that is the main way to rebuild when you are building back from nothing. I do plan to have bossing in the future. Once I can go fishing for a while, I'll have more rocktail. I think that I'll be able to fight Bandos within the next day. Episode 3 definitely, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to survive. I will be trying to make an overload to fight him with, but that means I might have to go get a torso seed or find something that drops torsos. I also think if I can get the supplies, I will also be trying to make some super anti-fire potions to try out Queen Black Dragon. If I manage to get a Bandos armor drop, I will be excelling. Like I said, some of my main goals are getting the Queen Black Dragon crossbow, which will require probably somewhere around over 100 kills. I'd also like to formally apologize for in the first video, I've had a lot of people tell me that the audio was quite low. It was my first ever video, and I don't want you guys to think that that is what it's going to be consistent. I do want to apologize that I may sound dark, a little bit depressed, and that I'm not enjoying the game, but this is how I speak in a normal voice. I do not want to seem like I am forcing myself to enjoy the game for you. I am enjoying the game. Please remember, I'm trying to not be another cookie cutter video maker. Although I am following the same ideas and the same methods that a lot of other RuneScape video makers will also be using, I also am trying to make it my own. I'm trying to not put on a persona. I'm trying to just show myself playing the game and making it so you guys can follow along in my process. I do have plans to stream one day. I have been very sick for the past week. I also have an erratic schedule at work where I can't plot out exactly when I'm going to work some days. So streaming is near impossible. So once my schedule is more set in stone and once I am not as sick anymore, I think that it will be a lot better for not only my video making, but also my enjoyment of the game. I'll be honest, most of the clips that you're seeing while I'm playing the game are also spent watching and playing other games at the same time to break up the monotony of Slayer. Once we get up to the bossing stage of this account, I really do think that things will take off in terms of not only enjoyment of the game, but also your enjoyment of my game. As it stands, the only boss I can see myself killing is the giant mole, which would be helpful to Saradomin Bruise, but I don't think that's necessary for the Queen Black Dragon or really any other boss for quite a while. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next few days, as I'm going to be consistently recording anything that I do and anything interesting pertaining to the account. So if you have a second, please like the video, please subscribe, leave a comment. It all really means a lot more to me than I think you understand. I've already gotten several comments saying that I'm doing great and they can't wait to see more from me, and that's what I'm doing it for. I enjoy the interaction with people. Thank you all, and I'll see you all in the next episode.